Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Oh, man. Steve Harvey got a radio show because God is simply amazing. Because God is off the chain. Because God is over the top. Because God is all that in a bag of chips. God is amazing, man. God will take you places that you never, ever thought you would go. Oh, you know what? Sometimes it amazes me when I'm watching people talk about themselves and their careers and where they're at in life and things, and I hear people say, you know, always dreamed of being here. You know, I can understand when a person says that. I've always dreamed of something like this would happen to me. But I want you to think about that for a second. Did you really see it just like that, though? Did you really, really see it just like that? Did you really know that God was going to bring you through all he brought you through to get you to this place? Did you know that in spite of the losses along the way that would crumble the average person, that somehow he kept you through it all, and that's how you got here? Did you think of, since you're so busy talking about yourself now, have you forgotten all the times he was bringing you through when you didn't see no way that you was going to get through? Do you remember that? So when you sit there and you say, I dreamed of this, this is what I always saw happening, I don't really think so. I don't really think if you take inventory, a real close inventory of your life, and you look back on it all, stop looking at the moment right now. Remember where you come from. See, that's what gets me emotional sometimes. That's what makes me tear up, because when something is happening to me in the moment, it ain't the moment for me. It's the memory of how I got there. It's the recollection of all the things, all the nights, all the days in that car, all the times by myself when I felt like I wasn't going to make it, but somehow I'm standing somewhere and somebody passing out an award to me or somebody calling my name. That's that. Did you really think you was going to make it then? So since you're talking about this is what I always dreamed of, did you really think in those moments right there that you would even be standing here today? That's why I try to get people to understand, and this is kind of for young people today. what I'm about to say, but then guess what? Sometimes I have to remind myself of it. So I guess it's still kind of for everybody, because I work with a lot of young people and so many times, man, young people just don't understand, what all it takes. And I know that if you're a full grown adult, if you're 40, you really understanding where I'm coming from because, listen to me, young people. Or anybody that don't understand this, that you got to do some things that you don't want to do in order to do what you want to do. You have to understand this principle of success, or else you are not going to become successful. I got what you want to do. I got your ultimate goal is this, that, and the other. I got all of that. But in the meantime, though, there are some necessary steps that you have to take in order to become successful, and you cannot skip these steps. You can't jump over these steps just because you want to be rich Friday. I got that. Everybody got that. But if you want this, whatever you're talking about, whether it's money or success or fame or climbing the corporate ladder or this is the position or all that's fine and dandy. Please hold on to your dreams. Dreams come true. But in the meantime, let me remind you of something, that you got to do some things you don't want to do in order to do what you want to do. Let's say you want to be rich and famous. Let's just say that's it for you. Now, there's a lot of other ways of being successful. Please don't think that's the only one. But I'm just saying, let's just say yours is rich and famous. And let's say some miraculous way, God made you rich and famous next Friday. Ta-da, there you are. You rich and you famous next Friday. Can I share something with you? This is not going to last for you. You know why? Because you have not done the things necessary. You have not done the things that you have to do in order to do the things you want. So now you're rich and famous. How you gonna know how to budget money? How you gonna know how to get up and keep clawing towards the top when you fall off your pedestal? See, it's so many things you got to know about something. And you think because it's what you want right now, it's supposed to happen just now. It's a process. When you ask God for something, please know, God knows the process. He knows the necessary steps to take you through. Don't lose your patience with God because your dreams ain't coming true right now. Man, I think the best way, y'all, is for me. I just use myself as an example. I really do understand why God has given me the life he's given me so far. I understand the being homeless part now. I get the not being successful when I wanted to part now. I get it. I got the delayed entry into the field of choice for myself. I got it now. I've been wanting to be on TV and a little comedian since I was 9 years old. But guess what? I didn't get there till I was 28. But see, I didn't get it then. I was mad at God. You know what I want, and I'm sitting up here. I got exactly what you want. But I got this process I want you to go through to get here, too. Because, see, I'm finna take you somewhere you don't know nothing about. One day you're going to have a radio show with your little stupid behind. You don't know this yet. I'm going to bless you with a radio show. You don't even know it. That's why I say every morning, Steve Harvey got a radio show. Because, see, I didn't see this one coming. But, see, God had a plan for me. It was in the blueprint of my life. So God said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make your life a little rough for you. I'm going to toss you up a little bit. I'm gonna let you make some of these stupid decisions you want to make, and I'm gonna make you learn from them. I'm gonna let you be homeless for a little while. I'm gonna let you not get into your field of choice until you're 28. I'm gonna have people talking about if we had only seen him when he was younger. I ain't gonna let you get your first car in your name till you're 38. I'm gonna make you go through some things because one day I'm gonna put a microphone in front of your mouth and I want you to honor me. I want you to talk about me. I want you to tell people what I brought you through. I want you to give people inspirational moments where they can see that your life was jacked up for a minute and I turned your life around for you. That's God dealing with me. See, so now I finally understand why I went through the life I went through, so I could have something to say. See, I ain't over here telling you about what I think will happen. I'm telling you what I know can happen, that God does make dreams come true. But sometimes it take a minute. Sometimes you're going to have to do some things you don't want to do in order to do what you want to do. All right? I'll let you. I'm going to be tripping today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, last time. This is it. I ain't gonna lie. Ladies and gentlemen. Boys. All the girls. Truck drivers. Waste management. I love that people right there. Postal workers. I'm talking about when they mad, though. That postal worker. I'm talking about. All them happy people down at the DMV. What is wrong today? Well, my message today is to everybody that work at the DMV that has that attitude. Get your attitude together, man, because God is still good here in the blessing business. You put in the application for that job. That is not our fault. We love you. We need your services today. We want you to have a brighter day today. My wish is that people that work in motor vehicle divisions all over the country have a better day today. Oh, I know we coming in there ignorant. I know we ain't got our paperwork. I know we ain't got our title of registration. I know we done lost our tags. I know all that. But try to treat us better. Just try. Let the church say amen. Amen. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Junior Boy, better known as Kill Space, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
What? Junior, what's happening today?
Let me tell you something, I don't mind taking advice from you, y'all don't mind that. Because you lived longer, you in a better position. You've done a lot more. So I don't mind taking it, but everybody shouldn't try to give everybody advice. Like my partner called me over to his house the other day, which I thought was his house. I go over there, man, we watching basketball, and he trying to tell me what he expect to tell me about what I need to do with my life and my career. He talking to me. But in the middle of us talking, I hear a voice coming from upstairs as we in the basement. I hear another voice say, Charles, come up here and get the groceries out the car. I said, man, who is that? He said, that's my mom. I'm taking no advice from nobody live with their mama. I tell you right now, I don't give a damn what you say. You can't tell me a damn thing. Then he couldn't even get the advice out because she kept calling back down. I said, Charles, you been messing with the thermostat? But I said, okay, see right here. See right here, that's why I can't take no advice from you. Ain't a damn thing you can tell me because you sitting up here living at your mama house in the baby. You told me this was your crib. No, the basement yours. This your mama house. See, that's what I found out. You gonna tell me, man, I don't appreciate where everything. Charles, huh? See, we couldn't even get the advice in because your mama on your hand the whole time. Don't tell me what you think I need to do with my life if you living at your mama, baby. We can't take advice from everybody. It ain't the same come from Uncle Steve and Tommy. It ain't the same come from Shirley. It ain't the same come from Carl. See, they don't live with nobody. They got place. They got this. You need to start listening to me. It's what you need to start doing. See, that's what you need to start doing. Start listening to me.
He your can't even control his own heat.
No, he can't do none of that. Charles, huh? You left the toilet seat up again. See, right here, you got other issues. And you try to tell me something.
Why your nearest bathroom all the way upstairs, though?
Upstairs. You always got, I'll be back. I can't take no advice. I'm not doing it.
All right. Good one, Junior. Coming up in 30 minutes.
That was funny.
After the hour, we're going to run that prank back with the nephew right after this. Junior.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff? I'm scared.
Well, Shirley, I need a little makeup done. Can you do my makeup? Hello. Can you do my makeup? Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, may I speak to Brandy, please?
Yes, this is Brandy.
Hi, Brandy. My name is Carl. I'm calling. I got you came highly recommended. You actually are. I'm sorry. Is it? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Is it makeup artist, makeup stylist? What do you call it?
It's makeup artist. I'm a professional makeup artist.
Okay. And you work at you work with the makeup counter in.
Correct.
Okay. Listen, I got a photo shoot coming up, and I wanted to see about sometime this week, maybe the following week, you could actually come and I hire you to actually make me up for my photo shoot. Do you do a lot of photo shoots at all, or you?
Yes, sir, I sure do. I've been in the business for 10 years, so I've been around several photo shoots.
Okay, good deal. So you have any time this week that I can actually just come in and we can do like a trial run or something?
Yeah, I'll actually be here Friday for about 6 hours. Will Friday work for you? I'm here. I start at 11.
At 11. I mean, I could come in maybe like around 3 on Friday if can you squeeze me in at that time?
I sure can.
Okay. What's so good? Is there a certain makeup for men?
Well, it kind of works out. It works out the same as for women in photo shoots. You just need some type of cream foundation, something to even out the skin tone, powder you down to take away the oils, cover up any blemishes or anything like that. It's pretty much the same. Of course, you don't get the whole eyeshadow and lashes and stuff. But
right. Well, I'm not trying to get all that, but I'm just trying to look good on camera. Let me ask you this: how much makeup have you done as far as men? You know what I mean?
Yes, several.
Okay.
So I'm very comfortable with it. You'll be fine, trust me.
That's what I was really worried about, is if you were going to be comfortable with it. Because, have you done, I'm a little conscientious about a few things, you know what I mean? And have you, how many butts have you done?
I'm sorry? How many what?
Like butts, how many butts have you made up?
I haven't made up any butts. Like, you mean like asses?
Yeah, because I'm actually doing a nude photo shoot, and I got a couple scratches and some old scars on my butt, and I like you said, I'm a little shy about some of that, so I was hoping you can actually make sure that those scars don't show, and you say you kind of make sure everything doesn't look oily. You know what I mean? And I just need to get my.
No, well, but I didn't understand what you were talking about. I may not be the makeup artist. I'm not seriously. I'm not going to do your.
Okay, but we're just talking about makeup, though. You're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not about to put my makeup brushes that I use on people's faces on your ass. Like, tell your photographer to Photoshop that.
Okay, okay. That's why I'm coming in to see you on Friday. I want you to do everything and make me up there in the store so I can see what it looks like. I want to see.
You were going to come into my job and make me do your. Like, what planet are you? Where did you think that was going to work? You cannot come into my job. How are you going to come to my job naked? Seriously?
I was going to wear a robe. I'm not going to just, walk in there naked. No, you are not. Don't
you even think about coming into my job. Who referred you? Who told you need to delete this number? Do not. I'm not about to get this job.
I just need to get my done. Okay, I don't want to go back and forth with you.
Look,
why is it a problem with you doing my? What is the problem with you doing my butt and putting some makeup on it? Now, if I need to buy you some brushes, I'll buy you some brushes, and you can take some brushes.
I don't want you to buy me anything. I don't want you coming into my job. I don't want you calling me ever again to do any kind of work.
I'm coming in there, and now listen.
I am a professional makeup artist. Clearly, you don't know what that means. So you need to go
get you an professional, then you will take out the part that's bothering you and do the job, lady. You know what I mean? If my has scars on it, I want to clear. I'm going to have to call on
you before I get real ignorant. I'm not about to finish this conversation. Do not come into my job. Do not call me to do your. That's not going to happen.
So I guess it's safe to go around and let people know that Brandy is not professional because you can't do parts of the body.
My reputation is good in the streets, boo. You can't go around and tell anybody that I'm not professional. Nobody's ever called me to do their. Get some skincare for your. How about that? And then you won't need any makeup.
I know you did. You're not going to sit here and now start talking about my. If I told you some of my deepest secrets to let you know, I want to come in there and get some makeup.
Well, that's your bad for telling a stranger your deepest secrets.
Okay, you know what? I'm coming up to your store anyway on Friday, all right? And I'll talk to your boss and let them know.
Don't let it fool you, okay? You heard me. Don't come in my job. Look, if I lose my job over your foolishness, I guarantee you will be paying all my bills.
Okay, bottom line is I'm coming in there with my robe on Friday. Somebody gonna do my butt. You, your manager.
Sir, you're not coming. You know what? How about you come up here right now? How about I go ahead and take care of the situation right now? I'm here now. Can you come right now?
I can come up there right now with my robe. I'm in my robe now.
Well, bring your butt up here right now. We'll see if your butt gets done. I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, the bottom line, who is your manager anyway? Where's she at? Is she there?
I am the manager. Now what?
Okay, see, that's what the damn problem is. You got your little self a little position at your job. Now you trying to throw your weight around. If a person wants to get their butt done, okay, look, didn't you see Avatar? Them people have makeup all on their butt, all on their back and everything.
How about you call them? You call them and ask them to do your butt. Don't call me. I'm hanging up. Do not call me anymore.
They are makeup artists. What are you?
Look, this conversation is over.
Yeah, it's over because you know what? Let me tell you something. Do you know who you talking to? Do you know who you talking to?
Do you know who you talking to?
I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Brandy. But do Brandy know who Brandy talking to?
Clearly somebody who is ignorant.
Okay, well, let me tell you who I am. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend, Carmen.
You are lying. I'm getting off the phone. Why y'all do that? That is not cool. I hope nobody's listening. You just made me act real stupid.
I got you, girl. I got you,
you
good.
You got me good. With the butt, yeah, for real. Get you some skincare. Get some skincare to take care of the problem.
Hey, I got one more thing I got to ask you. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, the damn Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What?
All right, we're just moving on. Thank you. Coming up next, we're going to ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, a friendly reminder that today is April 18th. In other words, tax day. We'll get some tax tips from Steve, our expert. Thank you very much.
Look at his face. Why are you looking like that? You do know.
Plus, in sports entertainment news, rapper E-40 was removed from a Sacramento Kings versus Golden State Warriors game. And we'll talk music news about Coachella and Jay-Z in Paris with Carla. And we'll talk about it all at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. All right, CLO, LaDonna in Gary says, my husband's mother is my bestie, but I had to have words with her because she treats my husband like crap all the time. My husband went off on me, and I was only sticking up for him. Should I tell him exactly what his mother said about him?
No. I mean, first of all, how is your mother-in-law your best friend?
I knew you were going to have an issue with that.
Who made that damn arrangement? You're talking about conflict of interest.
Right.
Why don't your husband be your best friend? Now you got his mama as your best friend. Now she done told you something about your husband that you don't think she should have said. But y'all besties though. Mm-hmm. I don't even understand that. You need to pull back on your damn mom-in-law, what you need to do. Yeah. Focus on your husband. Quit tripping on your mom-in-law. Hell, your mom-in-law, your damn best
friend. She was defending her husband now. Don't forget that part.
Why? What?
She didn't like what his mother said about her son.
You her best friend.
It's confusing.
It's her damn son. Yeah. She made him. Well, what now you? This is all wrong. You gonna mess around. You're not gonna have no mother-in-law or husband. At this rate. Keep on.
All right, moving on to Jasmine and Laurel. Jasmine writes, my neighbor is cheating on her husband, and they were arguing because she had a close call with her husband and the guy passing each other on the stairs. I heard her tell her husband the guy came from my apartment. Do I tell him the truth? Close call. Close call.
A man we passed just tried to stare me down.
You're with us.
And when I looked at you, you looked at the ground.
That's exactly what happened.
I don't know who he is. Yeah. But I think that you do. Yeah. That gummit. Who is he and what is a he to you?
Sing it.
That's that's the jam right there, boy. Oh man, we passed. Just try to stare me down. Boy, that right there, that was a jam right there. Well, lady,
Jasmine.
I don't know. I forgot the question because the song was so good.
I knew you
just
did.
fit right
I'm here
in there.
for you,
What is the
baby.
question,
I'm here
Shirley?
for you. She wants to know, should she tell him? Because the neighbor lied and said the man came out of her apartment. But she's like, that's not true. She lied, to cover up her tracks. So should she tell the woman's husband the truth, that the man did not come from her apartment? He
That
came
ain't your
from your
business.
apartment.
That ain't your
But they
business.
put her in the business because the wife said he came from her apartment.
Right, but that's no harm, no foul. She just used you to get out the mess.
So
now,
that's okay.
what you finna do is pull her back in the mess. See,
She
y'all
put
can't.
her in the mess.
Yeah, but see, no. See, listen. It ain't no mess if the man came from her apartment. The
But he
mess is if it came from the wife's apartment. I know the man didn't, Shirley. That's what the lie's for.
She don't want to be in the mess.
The lie. There it is. The lie.
She
The
don't
lie
wanna
is
be in this
necessary.
mess.
If you don't tell this lie, you cannot tell this man that this man came out of his house.
But she doesn't want to be in their mess.
I don't, you
in the
ain't,
lie.
nobody give a damn about you don't want to be in the lie. Nobody
about your
cares
comfort level?
about you not wanting to be in the lie. You is just a part of it. You're not the actual lie.
You ain't just starting.
Oh, there's
Damn,
levels
you
to
ain't,
this.
you ain't the star of the lie.
Yeah. There you go.
She's
The
a
star
co-star.
of the lie is the man. I am the liar.
She's a supporting cast.
That's all you is. You just had a role in it. You was an extra.
Extra.
Play your
You
role,
ain't,
Steve.
yeah. You ain't got no speaking lines or nothing. Just shut up.
That gummit.
You just an extra. Quit trying to have lines.
Whew. All right, moving on to Angela in Edmonton. Angela writes, I was messing with a coworker's son, and she found out about us. She told everyone I robbed the cradle, but I'm only 6 years older than her son. What makes her think I need permission to date him? Should we have run it by her or not?
Well, no, you shouldn't have run it by her. You didn't run it by her. Y'all both grown.
Yeah.
But now she done found out. Now you a cradle robber. Now you can't shake the title.
Cradle robber.
Yeah, you the cradle robber. In her mind, this her baby, and here you coming to start sleeping with her baby. That makes you a cradle robber. Now, dudes say was 6 years younger than you. It happens all the time. That's common. That ain't even bad. Now, the only time that's a problem is if you 19.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now he 12. Now we got a
Major
damn problem now.
What?
Yeah,
Major
now we got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he's a grown man,
Okay.
then it's okay. And, once again, see, you don't know how to be in the story. The story is you a cradle robber. That's you. You the cradle robber. Just be that.
On the
Be that. I don't know how people.
Know your role.
So you
Man.
say embrace it, huh?
People don't know how to just take this stuff and go with it. Cradle robber, you can't do time for that.
Own it. She should own it.
Just embrace it.
Girl, wear it. You have any idea how many public mistakes I done made? I done had to wear it. Just put it on. Girl, you the cradle robber.
Start threatening them up. She start threatening people.
Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, cradle
Cradle
robber.
robber.
Yeah. Better watch your son. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Why you in here emailing?
Yeah, all this here.
Yeah.
All right. All right, last one, Steve. Irma in Macon says, I'm active in my church, but I think I'm going to have to start watching service online. One of my late husband's friends keeps flirting with me, and it makes me sick to my stomach because he and my husband were close. How do I handle this?
Well,
What's the name of this movie?
In the lie.
the name of this movie is One and Done. One and done. Once he died, I was done. I would just call this one and done. I don't really want to see nobody else unless you want to end up where he at, because that seems like that's what everybody I date somehow I'm to them. So come on.
All right, thank you, CeeLo. All right, coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today is April 18th, otherwise known as Tax Day. Just a reminder that if your taxes are not completed by today at midnight, you need to file for an automatic extension to October 16th. And remember, an extension of time is not an extension to pay. So to avoid penalties, include a payment. Now, if you're waiting for your refund check, refunds are generally issued within 21 days of when you electronically filed your tax return, and longer for paper returns. So check the IRS website for more information. And Steve, since we're on this subject, we will always want to ask our experts. So we want to know, do you have any advice?
I ain't got but one damn piece of advice for you. Pay your damn taxes.
Pay your taxes.
Send them people they damn money. They not playing with you. This is not a game. This ain't Sears calling you, talking about you late with your payment. This ain't Visa. This ain't MasterCard. This ain't Quick Cash Loan. This ain't even the mortgage company. This is the damn U.S. Treasury Department. And they ass got pulled. Pay these damn people. You get this extension if you want to, but I just want you to understand something now. That extension gonna come with a penalty, and you gonna have to pay that too. Pay your damn taxes. That's all I got for you. I have taken the route of I'm not paying y'all. I have done that before. And when they say they coming for you, they not playing. They comes for your ass, and there ain't nowhere you can go.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. You can't hide. You can't buy nothing. You can't shift no money. You can't. No. Hell no. We froze everything with your name on it, social security number on it. They freeze. And then when you pay them, they don't unfreeze it the next day they make your ass suffer for about 6 more damn weeks. They teach your ass a lesson about not paying them. Because soon as you pay the money, I thought they was going to unfreeze my account 6 more damn weeks. I said, you teaching me a good ass lesson. I learned it before. Pay these damn people. You call them what you want to call them. You call Uncle Sam. You call them crooks. You call them whatever you want to call them. You can call them your business partner. You can formulate a relationship with them. You can say y'all friends, y'all co-workers. You call anything you want to. But they ass gets theirs.
Okay.
And don't try nothing slick. Cause all that don't underreport or nothing like that. Because everybody else that done gave you money done sent your name in already. And all that's computerized, and they got these systems now where they match everything up. It took a long time for me to learn that one too. But they do that too. So now don't try nothing tricky with this damn government on today. Cause I'm telling you right now, the check I'm writing their ass today, it's illegal. It's unlawful. I pay my taxes quarterly. I pay my taxes quarterly.
Okay.
Quarterly. He said quarterly.
Quarterly.
Yeah,
quarterly.
Junior, what?
Quarterly.
So
What?
let me ask you just a valid question. Who you more afraid of, thugs or the IRS?
Oh, the IRS. I don't give a fuck about no thug. Punk ass thug. I got enough money to stay away from your little weak ass. You can't thug me.
But the
You're a
IRS.
thug.
The IRS.
Dog, let me tell you something. You can talk with a thug. You can reason with a thug. You can give a thug a little something, and he'll take his broke ass home. I've actually negotiated with a thug before.
Not with the IRS.
Yeah. You give him a little something. Reach in the pocket, give him all the money in your pocket, have a little bit cross your underwear. You ain't got to give him that. Because thugs don't pat you down in the crotch. So whenever you get a large something, no, this is how you do it when you take your money, put it in the envelope, and lay it sideways in your underwear right above your private part. Just lay it sideways in your underwear. Thugs don't pat you on your crotch because we gangsters.
Okay.
So they don't do that. And you can give them all the other money, and your big money be just laying across your little pouch there. It's like, you know where
IRS.
But the IRS.
But the IRS, I don't give a damn where you put it.
They're coming for it.
They'll pull it out the crack of your butt if they got to. The damn IRS don't give a damn where you got that little envelope hid at. They gets they damn money. You can give it to your mama. You can put it in her name. They gonna take it from your damn mama too. I'm telling you right now, I done tried everything. I put some stuff in my sister's name. They went over there and took it from her ass too. I don't care what you do. Take it.
Steve Harvey, he approves this mess.
I approve this message.
Expert opinion right there.
Gonna be all looking for all them and get all the little, go. I'm gonna tell you right now, just take it to some professionals and let them show you how to get all the deductions you can get, because you do have some deductions.
What about your cousin that does taxes on the side sometimes?
He gonna have your ass in prison.
Them people that never know what they doing. They never
your dumb ass cousin doing how he do taxes. He got a lawnmower service and he got a tax sign hanging out in front of him, and he sell ribs in the back. Get this boy your damn taxes. You'll be in jail with his dumb ass. He ain't filed taxes since 82.
82.
They don't even know he in the country. Any more questions?
No, she just asked one, though. She just asked one.
Boy, we got it.
Okay, Steve.
Hey, these damn people. Quit playing with them, because they not going to be playing with you. Pay. Get that in your mind.
What if you call
Don't pick up that phone. Don't you do that. Don't you call them. You got to get you some legal ass advice. Don't you pick up that phone and call them people. They going to manhandle your ass. Don't ever call the IRS without a lawyer on that phone with you or a tax consultant. Don't you stupid ass talking to them. Don't ever call them.
All right, coming up in 20 minutes after the hour. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the Sacramento Kings say they are investigating why hip-hop star E-40 was kicked out of the Kings versus Warriors playoff game this past Saturday in Sacramento. E-40 said he was, quote, subjected to disrespectful heckling, and in the fourth quarter turned around and addressed one heckler in an assertive but polite manner. E-40 went on to say, that's when King security approached me, assumed I instigated the encounter, and proceeded to kick me out of the arena. Despite my success, racial bias remains prevalent. Security saw a disagreement between a black man and a white woman and immediately assumed that I was at fault. Wow.
Absolutely. Listen to me. I saw the whole thing. I'm very familiar with the incidents. I've talked to a couple of key people in it. The Warriors were fully supporting E-40. Iguodala. What's his name?
Oh, Andre Iguodala.
Oh, yeah. He walked E-40 out. E-40 was there the whole game. White lady behind him heckling this man the entire game. I'm talking about riding him, and got her camera up the whole time, just heckling this brother, man. So the brother turned around and finally said something to her. That was it. Here comes security down front. Grab him. And they started to hold back. Now, E-40 put his hand on the man's shoulder, leaned in and said, hey, man, this woman been heckling me the whole time. I don't care a damn about that. You got to get out of here. Wait a minute. So then they grab E-40. So E-40 snatched. Wait a minute. Hold on, man. E-40 is on the front row of all the games.
Yes, he is.
All the Warrior games.
That's right. He's a super fan. He was down there supporting the Warriors in Sacramento. This woman, the entire time the security was talking to him, she filming the whole thing. Just back there with her husband. I'm going, so they don't even say nothing to her.
Right.
But she dogged this brother out the whole game. Finally, he just got tired and turned around and said something to her. And then the Warriors players came over there.
Because they had a problem with that.
Because they like, oh, man.
He was very polite.
No, this dude, he don't even move like that, man. E-40, this dude is the real deal now.
You ain't never heard about E-40 bothering
and
he don't move
nobody
like that.
ever.
Anything.
That ain't how he roll.
Ever.
This dude is smooth now. Now you don't want none.
Yeah.
You do not want none.
Right.
So the white lady got to stay at the game?
Dog,
They don't put her
nothing. Ain't said nothing to her. Wow. But she down here harassing this other man. He ain't on the team. See, what you don't have the right to do is harass another fan.
Right.
It's already, now you can boo and heckle the players. You bought your ticket to all that. But you messing with this fan on the front row. This man ain't, and she just dogging him, man. You should have seen, man, look at the video. It's horrible.
And I saw him leaving out, and then other fans, all these white people at the game, they waving by. They have no idea who he is.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll check Steve's voicemail, 877-29-STEVE, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to check Steve's voicemail, and if you like to leave Steve a message, call him, 877-29-STEVE. You might just hear your call in the air. All right, Steve, you ready? Here we go. Landon from New Orleans left you a message. Here it is.
Hey, Steve, what's happening? This is Landon, man. I'm from New Orleans. Oh, I'm trying to find out, man, ever since I've been putting that baby girl on, man, my girl be going crazy. So I'm trying to find out what's the secret, what ingredients they got in the baby girl that attracts a woman. Be blessed. I'm like,
Putting the what on?
In the
Did
what
he say
on?
baby oil?
Baby oil. Yes.
Oh, baby oil. Oh, hey, man. The secret ingredient in there, what's his name?
Landon. He's from New Orleans.
Landon. The secret ingredient of baby oil is the oil. It's just the oil, dog. That smooth, silky ass oil. And don't be getting them substitutes. Get that Johnson baby oil. That smooth, creamy texture. It's wet. It's always warm. It's the right temperature. It's just what it is. It makes everything is slippery. One of the key components is slippery.
Okay.
Yeah. Slippery is good. It's just, boy. Yeah. Man, thank you for calling, Landon.
That's it.
What is the secret ingredient? Oil. Not baby.
Man, it makes
oil.
you go crazy.
You can call it oil for the baby. It's oil.
All right. Moving on to, KJ. KJ, the mailman, has a comment for you, Junior.
hey, what's up, morning family? This is KJ the mailman. Listen, Junior made a comment about the 3 hardest words in marriage the other day. The hardest words in marriage are, we need to talk. Everybody have a wonderful day.
You agree, Steve?
Yeah.
Well, Junior said the hardest 3 words.
Yeah.
And what was your 3 words,
Where you
Junior?
been?
Where have you been?
Yeah, where you been?
No.
And then
Mine was where the blank you been.
Yeah, that's what Tommy threw in the blanket. Yeah. Where you been?
Yeah.
No, and then what did I tell you the hardest 3 words were?
Where you? Wait, no. That's right. You right.
Get it right.
Yeah, you right.
Get it right.
Because
I have a phenomenal memory for
you.
jokes.
You do. You right. So that was your words, but my word was where you going.
Where you going?
Yeah, that's where I go.
It's the hardest 3 words.
I thought that was hard. Yeah.
The hardest 3 words is where you been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, we got to get it right. Okay.
Now he say was, can we talk?
We need to talk. Yeah.
We need to talk. That's 4 words. It's why we didn't do that. All of it's hard. Every word out your wife's mouth has potential danger written on it.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, man.
Every word. It could be, hey, can I ask you something?
That's dangerous.
So what?
Baby, guess what? Guess what I found? What? Guess what I found? It could be anything. Hey, did you see this?
You scared of any conversation?
Hold on. Here we go.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Steve, what is this?
I've heard. So where exactly did you and Walter go last night?
Ooh.
God.
Not your
God,
exact location. Your exact location.
And so why does that frighten you? Any kind of question because you don't know how to answer it or you got to figure out how to answer it? The truth
you got to
just
lie.
doesn't come naturally, huh?
You got to lie.
Because it wouldn't be that scary if you would just tell the truth.
No.
Surely facts.
See, what's
telling the truth is scary.
See, y'all stupid. See, that's where you gonna have the problem.
What you say, Steve?
If you keep telling the truth, your ass gonna have a problem in your marriage.
In your marriage, if you keep,
your
do you
whole
hear this?
Every marriage needs some lying in it.
Yeah,
Carter.
and
Every
y'all
marriage
women
needs
are
some
good at it, and you know it.
What?
Y'all don't ever know how much nothing costs. Y'all be hiding clothes and stuff. You be going places, don't be saying nothing. You have conversations you don't want us to hear. No, y'all the same way. So don't just dump it all on us.
Oh, well, it's all dumped on you. All right. Coming up next. Coming up next, it is the nephew and the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, I love him, but ... We'll get into that, find out what that's all about. I love him, but... But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nep, today?
Shirley, you know, you wake up some mornings and you just don't know how stupid you want to be. You know you're going to be stupid, but you don't know the level of where you're going to take it. So, you know, I've been pondering my stupidity this morning and trying to figure what level of it I want to do. And I think I landed here.
Level, so I don't know what we keep talking about all these level changes for.
I have stupidity. I have stupidity levels, huh?
No, you're extremely stupid.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yes.
So just you can't soften it. Come on.
Okay, all right. Y'all gonna put some spec on my stupid. Adoption agency.
He's irritated.
Okay, put some spec on my stupid. Let's go, Ken.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Clarence.
Yeah, this is he.
Clarence, how you doing, man? This is Robert. We were trying to get a schedule with you guys. Maybe we can swing through and pick up little Clarence, I guess, around 6 if you guys are available around 6.
Okay, what do you mean picking up little Clarence?
Well, we got the call that we can come and actually pick up Clarence and take him with us. Have you guys packed his things up yet?
Whoa, wait a minute. Got the call from who that you can come pick him up? I don't know nothing about this.
Well, my name is Robert, and my wife and I got the call that we could. Do you not know about us adopting little Clarence?
Oh, what the adopting who?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Are you guys at Drive?
Yeah, that's my address. But what you talking about? You gonna come take my son from me?
Okay, but your son is 2 years old, right?
Yeah, he's 2. What they got to do with you coming to pick up my son? And what is this agency's number?
Well, the agency told us that with adoption agency, they've got all our information. We've filled out all the paperwork, and you guys aren't aware that we're supposed to come there today to pick him up?
Hell no. What adoption agency said this was? How to get my information?
I'm not sure. We've got pictures of Clarence and you know, my wife has actually gone out and bought balloons and everything, and we were gonna come through. They told us anytime today, so we felt maybe like around 6 p.m. we'd come get him.
Well, no, you ain't coming here to pick up no Clarence. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, wait a minute now. This can't be happening. Okay, wait a minute.
What's happening?
You're Clarence Senior, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you don't know anything about us to come over there to pick the baby up?
Hell no, I don't know nothing about this. See, what's the name of this place again?
Adoption agency.
Who gave you my information and how they get my information to come pick up my son?
I don't know that, sir. All I know is we bought a car seat. We're my wife has bought balloons.
Man, I don't care. Y'all bought a car seat, balloons, high chair, whatever. You ain't coming to get my son.
Okay, sir. What I'm not going to do is tell my wife that we're not coming to get Clarence Jr. today.
Oh, yeah, you going to have to tell her that, because you ain't coming here to pick up my son.
Sir, with the paperwork that I have, Clarence is actually my son now.
Man, you and your paperwork. You ain't coming here to pick up my son.
Sir, Clarence Jr. is mine. I'm actually going to change his name to Robert. So,
like hell you are. Come on over here if you want to. Come on over here. I'm waiting for you. I'm standing in the driveway right now.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Now, the adoption agency tells us that you guys are not doing well financial. Are you working?
No, I ain't working. What that got to do with anything? I ain't gonna get rid of my son just because I ain't working.
Okay, but so in other words, you're not able to provide for him, from what I understand.
Man, my son ain't missed no meal. He got clothes on his back. He got a roof over his head. Man, you ain't coming here to pick up my son. I don't care what I got to do, man. I go out, cut grasses. I make money on the side, washing cars and everything. Okay, but come here and get my son.
But don't you think he deserves a better home? I don't know what the screw up is. I don't know, but I'm trying to at least rationalize with you so you can understand why me and my wife.
Rationalize with you. You ain't coming to get my son. He in a good home right now. I love my son. You ain't taking him nowhere. I'm telling you, I'm right here in the driveway. Come on over here.
Sir, I don't want to go back and forth, but me and my wife are coming to get Clarence today.
Okay, come on. Come on. I'm waiting for you. I already told you about 2-3 times. Come on, I'll be waiting right here. I guarantee you won't.
Sir, I don't want any altercations when I get there. I just want Clarence to get in the car, and me and my wife are going to take him to his new home.
When you get here, it's going to be one hell of an altercation. So you might want to come to the law, whoever's going to come with you. Bring the adoption agent too, so I can whoop that too.
You know what, man? If you was to be able to provide for your family, wouldn't nobody be trying to adopt your child. The problem is that you can't take care of your family. Now, me and my wife coming over there, and we coming to get Clarence Jr.
You ain't coming down here to get my child. Man, you get down here, I'm going to you and your wife up. How about that?
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, you finna do what to my wife?
Well, I don't hear women, but I'm going to tell you right now, you and your wife going to come down here. I'm going to hurt both of you. Anybody come down here try to take my child up out of my house, they going to get up. Guaranteed.
I'm coming to get it. I got to do what I got to do.
I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't coming down here to get my son. You, your wife, I'm telling you, nobody's going to come here and take my son.
I'm not disappoint my wife.
You got my number. I don't know how you got my address. I don't care what the agency you got going through or whatever going on, but I'm telling you right now, you come down here, I'm all y'all up.
I'm not going to disappoint my wife. Now, she think we coming to get this.
I don't give a disappoint whoever you won't disappoint. I don't give a about that right now. But you ain't about to take my son about this.
I'm gonna come and get him out that house. And I done told my wife I was coming to get him.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you better tell your wife. You come in this driveway, I'm gonna be sitting right here waiting for you, and I'm gonna every last one of y'all up. Every last one of y'all. I don't care who you bring. You can bring President Obama, and I'm gonna you. You ain't finna do nothing. You ain't finna try to take my son out of your house. I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody getting all I'm finna do is let you know this. I'm coming to get Clarence Jr. You ain't got nothing to tell me or let me know. I'm letting you know right now. You better come here with the coroner and everybody, because I'm about to you up. You gonna leave here with a come on here and take my son.
Let me tell you something. You get his clothes together so he can come and live a better life. He's not living a good life there. You get his clothes.
I told you about 6, 7, 8 times. Bring your mother down here, and I'm you and everybody, whoever you bring down here up, you try to take my son.
You know who else I'm bringing with me? Because I'm bringing somebody else with me.
You better bring an army.
Say what?
It better be a army to come down here and get my son about this house.
I'm bringing nephew Tommy with me.
You bringing who?
I'm bringing nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show with me.
Oh man, you serious?
This is Tommy, man. This is nephew Tommy.
Man, woo, man, I'm about to up everybody out here. Man, come down here taking my son.
Your brother named Benjamin got me to get you, dog.
Oh man, see, that's how family gets up. See, next time I see him, it's on. Man, that was a good one there.
Oh, man. All right, Paul. Tell me one more thing, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You can look at it any way you want to. That right there was straight stupid. You can look at it any way you want to look at it. Straight stupid. And stupid is coming to Philadelphia. Nephew Tommy and friends. Laugh Out Loud comedy show. 2 Ray in the building. Craig McLaren in the building. And Lou Nail in the building. We're going to be doing it at the Keswick, baby. April the 29th. Tickets on sale right now. Sound like Philly to me. What you got, Shirley?
Okay, nephew, here's a voicemail from you. This is from Angie from Kentucky.
Hello, Steve and family. My name is Angie. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I just came back from Bowling Green from seeing Nephew Tommy. Nephew, you are ignorant. You had me and my family in stitches. We was laughing so hard. I just want you to know you are awesome. We love you, and keep up the good work. Come to Louisville. We had to drive 2 hours to Bowling Green, but we came. Love you.
Thank you.
Oh, Angie, that was sweet.
That was nice.
Thank you, baby. I acted a stone fool. Headlining fool. I was headlining fool that night.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject, I love him, but ... We'll find out, see what that's all about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We've partnered with Olay Body Lotion this spring for the chance to win $1,000. Olay Hyaluronic Body Lotion nourishes skin with all-day hydration. So transform your skin this spring with Olay Body Lotion. 95% of women had visibly smoother skin in just 7 days when used 2 times a day. Also try Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash. To enter and get rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com and you might transform your spring with $1,000. Did you hear me? I said $1,000. Sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah. All right. It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, today. You never know. It could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject, I love him, but ... Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm a 30-year-old professional woman dating a man that just got a divorce. I met him while he was still married, but we didn't go out until he moved out of his home. He was still married, but legally separated. On our first date, his wife followed him, and she made a big scene in public, calling me all kinds of names. He cursed her out so badly that I was ashamed for her and scared of him. I knew in the back of my mind that she would be a problem, and he might one day curse me out like that if he got mad enough at me, but I kept on dating him. When he got a divorce, he opened up about how he cheated on his wife twice, and she caught him both times. He told me that he'd gotten that out of his system, and since he has a good woman, in parentheses, me, he didn't have a reason to cheat. He's a great lover and provider, and he's cultured. He asked me to marry him on a Sunday in front of my mother, and I said yes. By that Wednesday, I found out he might have another woman that he was sleeping with, and she said he told her he wants a future with her. I told her that I'm engaged to him, and she was surprised. I called him at work, and he said he wanted to talk face to face. So he picked me up from work and we drove an hour to the lake, and he had some snacks and wine in the car. He told me that the lady was lying and he thought I was smarter than that. We made love on a blanket by the lake, and my heart said that this was my husband. It was the most romantic day ever. My heart flutters around him, but I don't think I know him well enough to marry him. Our wedding is in June and I love him, but ... I need more time. Are most people uncertain before the wedding? Well, a lot are. I won't say most, but a lot of people are, uncertain before the wedding. But you should be pretty certain, though. Haven't you heard the saying, when people show you who they are, believe them? I mean, this man has shown you what he's capable of. You even said you were afraid of him after he cursed his wife out like that. But you still didn't break it off with him. You said he's a good lover. No, you said he was a great lover and provider. Those are wonderful qualities in a man, to be a great lover, great provider, all of that. But did you forget, did you forget that he cheated on his wife twice? And that's why they're getting a divorce, okay? So whatever you do, you gotta get to know this man. You gotta continue that. You may find out other things that he does. The real him is going to eventually show up. I mean, I get the lake and sex by the lake and the fruit and the wine and the snacks and all of that. But you got to listen to your gut. You obviously can't forget how he acted when he was angry at his first wife, and you're wondering if one day maybe he could do that to you. Well, he certainly has the capacity for it now, doesn't he? So I suggest to you guys, go to marriage counseling before getting married. Even, if you even are still considering taking that step, you guys need some kind of understanding, some kind of guidance. Marriage is one of the biggest things you can do in life. So you need to do whatever you can to protect yourself. Tell him you want to go to marriage counseling first and see how that goes. Steve?
You know what? I happen to agree with everything Shirley said. I do. lady, I just want to add this one thing. I love him, but, okay. Well, you know, my father used to tell me all the time, when you say but, it negates everything you said in front of that. So when you're talking to me and you say but, boy, just know that whatever you said before don't even apply no more. And that's the case right here. But this is a case of intuition. And God gives intuition to women to protect you from the hunter, which is us. See, we have hunting skills. You have intuition, which is your safeguard against us. But y'all keep ignoring the intuition because you want to believe your heart instead of your mind. And that's where the problem starts. You're a 30-year-old professional. You dating a man that just got a divorce. He was still married when you met. Y'all ain't go out till he moved out his house. He was still married but legally separated. On your first date, his wife followed him and she made a huge scene in public, called you all kind of names. He cussed out so bad you felt bad for her and you were scared of him. And then you knew in the back of your mind, see, here we go, the mind now, the mind. The mind is where the intuition resides. Heart it gets you in trouble. Your mind is where I knew in the back of my mind she would be a problem, and he might one day cuss me out like that if he got mad enough at me. When we come back, that has set the tone for the rest of my answer.
All right,
You're going to understand what I mean.
All right, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, I love him, but ... We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, I love him, but ...
Well, here we go. Perfect case of a woman following her heart and ignoring her intuition. Your intuition is in your mind. Your heart is filled with nothing but emotions. Your heart hurts. Your heart bleeds. Your heart loves. Your heart breaks. All that. Your mind just thinks. And that's where your intuition is. Stop ignoring it, ladies. You're a 30-year-old woman. Dating a man, got a divorce. You met him while he was married, but you all didn't go out until he moved out the house. He was still married, but legally separated. Y'all went out on your first date. His wife followed y'all, made a huge scene, called him all kinds of names. He cussed her out. He cussed her out so bad you was ashamed for her, but you was scared of him. Then here we go. I knew in the back of my mind that she would be a problem, and he might one day cuss me out like that if he got mad enough at me. Now, you knew this in the back of your mind. That's where your intuition resides. But I kept on dating him. When he got a divorce, he opened up about how he had cheated on his wife twice, and she caught him both times. Damn, this dude can't cheat.
Stupid.
He cheated on his wife twice. She caught him both times. Y'all went on one date. She caught y'all ass then. This dude's track record for getting caught. You dating somebody real stupid now. I just want you to know that. You know, he told me that he got that out of his system since he has a good woman and he didn't have a reason to cheat. Now, here you go. He's a good lover and provider and he's cultured, but he's stupid though. See, that's the part you leaving out. He's a great lover, provider, he's cultured, and he's stupid. He asked me to marry him on Sunday in front of my mama, and I said yes. Now, this Sunday now. Mm-hmm. By that Wednesday, 3 damn days, I found out he might have another woman that he was sleeping with, and she said he told her that he wants a future with her. Wait a minute. His wife busted him twice. Y'all went on one date. She busted y'all. He asked you to marry him on Sunday. On Wednesday, you done busted his ass again. How dumb is this man right here? You dating somebody that's stupid, man. He can't cover tracks. He might be a good provider, and he might be a good lover, but he's not a good protector. See, he don't know how to protect a woman's feelings. He not gonna guard your heart. Because he's reckless, he's stupid. She said he told her he wants a future with her. I told her I'm engaged to him. She was surprised. Really? When y'all engaged? I called him at work, and he said he wanted to talk face to face. See that face to face, that gave him time to get himself together. So he picked you up from work, and we drove an hour to a lake, and he had some snacks and wine in the car. Well, ain't that a good thing? Oh, yeah. I'm going to go fix her. All this busting me. I'm going to get me some crackers and some wine. I'm going to get some cheese blocks, cut them up. I'm going to get me a damn blanket. I'm going to go talk to her down here by this damn lake. Yeah, good thing he bought them snacks. He told me that the lady was lying and he thought I was smarter than that. Wait a minute. If the lady lying, how did you find the lady? What? You mean to tell me that you pulled a woman's name out of thin air and called her and she just happened to know who he was? No. He told you the lady was lying and he thought I was smarter than that. You are smarter. You found out Wednesday right after he asked you to marry him Sunday. We made love on a blanket by the lake. And my heart said, this is my hood. Here you go again. Mess around with your heart. Here your heart go. Ladies, here you go. Heart told me this was my husband. Your brain just had you call a woman out of no damn where. And bingo, she was having a future with the dude too. So now it's really 3 chicks that his wife, he was cheating on. You busted him with one, and the wife done busted him with the 2 he cheated on, and y'all on your first date. Now dumbass is back at it again. Getting busted. We made love on the blanket by the lake, and my heart said, this is my husband. It was the most romantic day ever. You need to have some more damn days then. How is this the most romantic day ever? On the day that you found out he was sleeping with somebody else. This the most romantic day. You need to hear him have some more damn days. Our wedding is in June. My heart flutters around him, but I don't know him well enough to marry him. Our wedding is in June and I love him, but I need more time. Why don't you take more time? Ain't nothing to say you got to get married in June. Call it off so you can find out what you really got, and you might find out a whole lot more. Are most people uncertain before the wedding? What is you worrying about most people for? You wrote the damn letter. You are concerned, and you need to be, and you need to call this wedding off and get yourself together until you know this man better.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter. Thank you, Steve. It's Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it's Junior with Sports Talk. And we'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, let's go.
Yeah, you know what, Shirley? It's so many games. I ain't get to all of them yesterday. But it's just, this NBA playoff is so many. The scheduling, I mean, is it on TNT, ESPN, CBS, ABC? It's just a lot y'all asking me to do right now. But the Lakers game, God, the Lakers won, okay? Y'all know, I heard y'all, I ain't covering the Lakers game. I'm covering it now. The Lakers won 128-112 over the Grizzlies. Okay, now John Morant got injured his hand, 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I don't know if he gonna play in game 2. It's just, we don't know if he out for the series. He need to.
Then they ain't winning game 2 then. They ain't winning. Man. It's gonna be 2-0.
Yeah, here's another shocker, man. The Heat over the Bucks, man. That Jimmy Butler, man, just give him his credit.
Dog. Jimmy Butler, he play grown man basketball. He body you up. He lean into you on all his layups. He trying to get 2 and 1, and Giannis got hurt too.
Yeah, Giannis got hurt in the beginning of the game, lower back injury after he went to the hole. We don't know if he coming back. I told y'all.
Then they ain't gonna win.
Tyler Hero broke his hands. They ain't gonna win if he don't come back.
Then they ain't gonna win then. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Tyler Hero broke his hand, sliding for the ball. All right, here we go. Look, the Clippers and the Suns, which was a great game, too. That was a great game. You got to get Clippers and the Suns was a great game.
Junior, Take your hand off your head, man.
Man, it's a lot of stress.
Sports, is this too much for you?
Man, you see how many games this is? It's a lot of
chaos. Ain't no lot of games moving forward. Well,
no. But you guys go from Saturday all the way to Sunday. What was you doing?
Watching the game. Calm down.
Yeah, okay. The Clippers.
This can't be too much for you. It's 4 damn games.
He's not going into a crisis.
Missed it. Clippers.
Hey man, do you want us to give you another segment, man?
No, man. It's just Clippers and Sun. 115, 110. Man, it was a good game. Look, didn't nobody stay up to watch. Yeah, the Suns lost. Tommy, man, Kawhi.
They ain't gonna win.
But you know what, though? Let's give him his credit, too, Let's give him his credit. Westbrook. Let's just go and give Westbrook his credit, man. He had a terrible shooting game, but his hustle was undeniable. I'm talking undeniable hustle can affect the game. I'm talking blocks, steals, assists. You ain't got to score, Westbrook. They gonna talk about you, but his hustle was undeniable. I gotta give him that. I can't take that.
He got the best motor in basketball.
Man, didn't stop the whole time. And nobody stayed up. Like I said, nobody stayed up for the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Okay, let's just be honest.
I did.
You went to sleep.
Yeah, I went to sleep. It was so much stress. I didn't lay down.
I said, I'm on the West Coast. I was wide awake.
You wide awake.
Did not give a damn about the game, though.
Steve is scared you're about to go into crisis mode.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Man, I'm sitting up here. This is way too much for him. Tommy, you're going to have to take over sports or something.
If I missed you, I'm sorry.
Hell, we're going to let Mississippi Monica do the damn sport tomorrow.
Leave Junior alone. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this is just such a horrible, horrible story out of Kansas City, Missouri. 16-year-old Ralph Yarl is recovering from severe gunshot injuries to the head after a man allegedly shot him twice. According to his aunt, around 10 p.m. last Thursday evening, Yarl was headed to pick up his siblings and arrived at the wrong address. Now, the 16-year-old went to 115th Street instead of 115 Terrace. The correct address Yarl was attempting to go to was just a block away. The homeowner opened his front door and then fired at Yarl. The man took a second shot at Yarl, hitting him again. Yarl was able to get up and run for help. He attempted to ask for help from 3 neighboring residential homes until someone was able to get help for him. Can you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
So he just opens the door, he don't say nothing, there's no conversation.
Fires out.
You just fired off?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You already got a gun at your door?
Yeah.
Well,
just fires up.
This is America.
Yeah. This is where we live.
See, this ain't no stand your ground, though.
I ain't got no
But
gun.
that's
what they're trying to.
No,
Yeah, that's what they're trying to
it's not
say.
stand your ground.
Mm-hmm.
Because this young man wasn't coming there. He didn't come there with a gun.
Yeah.
He didn't come there to riot. He rang or knocked on the door.
Yeah, but that's what the authorities are trying to see now, if the suspect, the shooter, was protected within the stand your ground law. So that's what they're investigating right now.
No.
Yeah.
See, you can't claim that. He wasn't breaking in.
No.
Nothing.
Yeah, the homeowner that suspected of the shooting was brought to the police station. He made a statement. They released him shortly afterwards.
Released?
And I mean, this is terrible. This young man, Ralph Yarl, 16 years old, a member of the Technology Student Association Science Olympia team. He's a section leader in the marching band and a member of the Missouri Scholar Academy. So, I mean, just a great young man. This 16 years old just went to pick up his
Because it's a black dude knocking at your door at night.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door and shoot him.
Yeah. Twice.
They were at the homeowner's home protesting. So Andrew Lester, he is the suspect. He is an 85-year-old white man. He was charged with 1 count felony assault in the first degree and 1 count of armed criminal action, which is also a felony. So we'll keep an eye out on this story. That is good news. Kansas City, the police department, the mayor, the police chief, they got to do an investigation.
Yeah,
this was a good kid. He made a mistake.
Really good kid.
What's the threat? You open the door, it's a kid standing there. He's got nothing in his hand, and you just fire off, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or talk to him through the door if you don't even know him.
Yeah.
I'm here to pick up my little I think it's twin brothers. I think he had twin brother siblings that he's picking up. Who are you picking up? Such and such, such and such. They're not here. You have the
You
wrong
got the wrong address.
What's wrong with talking? What's wrong with this country? Everybody shoot and ask questions later. You can't resolve conflict. You can't have a conversation with somebody. You gotta shoot them.
No. And why are you opening your door for someone you don't even know anyway? Why are you doing
To shoot them.
Yeah, that's
obviously.
It, Steve. You wanted to do that.
Obviously.
Here is one of the major problems with carrying a gun. It serves no purpose unless you use it for a lot of people.
Yes.
True that.
And a lot of people, if I'm going to the door with my gun, I'm going to the door with my gun, and this only becomes useful if I use it.
Yeah.
It's just idiotic, man.
Yeah. Such a horrible story. Again,
that
like
boy
I said,
probably
Steve,
offered no threat at all. He had no reason to shoot him.
No.
No.
And
He's just
as a
standing there
listener,
black.
He's
standing there black. That's what the problem.
That's what it was, Tommy. And as a listener, if you want to help out, go to Attorney Benjamin Crump. He has information of what listeners can do to help to email the prosecutor. So go to his Instagram page and get that info.
Yeah. Yeah, this is awful. But we're still not doing anything about any kind of gun control in this country.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here's some weird news. Police in Philadelphia say someone used bolt cutters to break into a parked truck, which was loaded with bags of dimes. Whoever did it made off with approximately 1 million dimes, or if you count it out, it's $100,000. Police, I didn't even know that. 1 million dimes equals $100,000.
I ain't never counted that many dimes.
Ever. I don't even know how to count to 1 million like
A
that.
lot of damn dimes, though.
Yeah.
Your pants gonna be sagging on purpose.
So police found loose coins on the street leading to a nearby road, presumably from the bags being dragged to a getaway car. The truck driver had picked up about $750,000 in dimes from the Philadelphia Mint and then drove to the neighborhood where he lives. He left the truck parked overnight in a Walmart parking lot while he went home to get some sleep to prepare for the next leg of his trip to Florida. Believe it or not, police say this is actually not an unusual practice for truck drivers, and this is an investigation that's ongoing. So,
I'm not leaving
else have
that
we
in
learned?
the truck. I know $100,000. No.
You what, Steve?
I'm not leaving that in the truck at the Walmart parking lot. I'm staying with the dimes.
He left.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be some stand your ground going on out here, plus.
About these
I
dimes.
can't let these dimes get up out of here.
At least it wasn't 1 million pennies. That wouldn't have been worth it.
All right. Coming up in 33 minutes after the hour, guys, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather marry someone, billionaire rich status, okay, who cheats on you, or would you rather marry someone with no money who is faithful?
Oh no, I want that cheater. All them billion. I get over all that. You can do this. You can cheat in front of my face, and I don't care.
Don't care. Hey Matthew, how you doing?
That's who she
Come on
is.
in, she'll be out.
Hey. Let me get on out of here. Let y'all have your space.
What you say, Steve? Three's a crowd.
I'm going to fly on down to Miami. How long you going to be here, though?
I'll be at the club if you're looking for me.
Yeah, absolutely. About that.
That's so sad.
What?
I'm with the guys though on
Get
that
my
one.
rich ass out y'all
I am
way.
too. That's what's sad.
Yeah, what's going on out here?
All right, let's keep with the billionaire theme for a second. Would you rather live the rest of your life financially comfortable? The rest of your life, you're just comfortable financially, okay? Or would you rather live the next 20 years like a billionaire, but then be poor after that?
Oh, B. B for sure.
A good 20?
Yeah, good strong 20.
Man,
20 is the rest of my life. I'm going to get that 20.
Yeah.
That 20, that's about it.
I'll be 75, yeah.
Yeah, be there.
Good hard 20, a billion now? Hell. Matter of fact, I get this billion, I'm probably going to be out of here quicker than that. Because I know I'm going to have to pay a fool. I'm going to have to pay a fool.
Because you're going to make it anyway.
So, Tommy, 20 years, so at 76, you're gone.
Yeah, I had a good run.
Let me tell you something. I'll be out here be like Delonte West after the 20. Y'all had storytelling. You'll be seeing me everywhere. You'll be seeing me. Wasn't you the billionaire? Yeah, I was. That was me. Got
I'm naked all on the back and they would have it, man. I'm clowning, boy. I'm telling you.
All right, let's ask the millionaire. Did he answer?
Steve?
Would you?
Oh, no, I'm going to take A. I'm going to live financially comfortable.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I got 40 more years left. I'm going to do this whole 40. See, so all you got to do is, like, I can stay right where I am right now. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to ride this on out. Just like this.
Oh, no. You can
But
have
you
it.
want to be a billionaire so bad.
Yeah, I'd like to have $1 billion, but not cut my life short.
Oh, no. I'm gonna
Well,
get
you're
this
not
20.
going to die. You're just going to be poor.
You just
Oh,
gonna
I'm not going to do that. No. No. Not at 86. I ain't got no money at 86. I can't stop these people from watching me. You mean to tell me what? Y'all finna send me where? I don't like this home right here. That's all.
All right. Coming up at 49 minutes after, we'll have our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so, Steve, before we get to your closing, top Republican hopefuls for the 2024 presidential race vowed Friday at the NRA at their annual convention in Indianapolis, of course, that's the National Rifle Association, to defend the Second Amendment at all costs. Okay, you got that? Suggesting that new gun control or firearm restrictions in the wake of mass shootings around the country would only hurt law-abiding gun owners. Former President Donald Trump crowned himself as the most pro-gun, pro-Second Amendment president in the nation's history. He says, quote, "I will be your loyal friend and fearless champion once again as the 47th president of the United States." Some of the Republican politicians speaking at the event said they were saddened by the recent shootings, but they don't think gun restrictions are the answer to mass shootings. Just FYI, the NRA was a key backer of Trump's 2016 campaign of $30 million.
They're the key backers of all Republicans.
Yeah.
That's why all of them for the Second Amendment. Stop saying you're saddened by the recent shootings, but you don't think restricting gun sales will stop that. What do you mean you don't think it is? If you ban assault rifles, you can't come in there with that rapid fire stuff. You don't think we have a better chance of surviving? You don't think if we took those guns off the market that it would be better for those of us? All you hear, every time you hear about these shootings, anything, it's an assault rifle. Almost 90% of them are assault rifles. What do you mean? And why are we selling assault rifles to the general public? And stop lying to the people. Ain't nobody talking about your right as a homeowner to protect your home. Ain't nobody talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. And even though we're saddened by the mass shootings, you ain't that damn sad, because you just said you would protect the Second Amendment at all costs. That includes the lives of children, women, blacks, gays, Jews, whites, anybody that ain't related to you. That cost for you is not too high. It's just a life. It's just their lives. You just said, see, you can't lie. You can't say you'll defend the Second Amendment at all costs, then turn around, we're really saddened by the recent mass shootings and all, but we don't think that banning assault rifle sales was going to stop that. It's going to deny people their rights. So here they come for Donald Trump with $30 million. And it's way more than that, y'all. That's to Donald. That ain't got nothing to do with the senators, the congressmen. That ain't got nothing to do with that. They giving away so much money. And like they said, you just heard them. We will defend the Second Amendment at any cost. And the cost we talking about is human lives. That ain't a high enough price. Let it cost that. So what? We're going to defend you. Why are there nothing but Republicans at the NRA? Tell me that. Because that's who getting the money. Man, they don't give a damn about nothing else you talking about. This country stinks with this thing, man. This Second Amendment stinks. And this country stinks. And those of you that are Republicans who get pushed into the Second Amendment, whether you want to or not, because of all the other beliefs. But that's, it's almost like how they do bills when they bring a bill up to Capitol Hill. They don't just bring the bill. They put a whole lot of other stuff in it that makes it hard to pass the bill. So what you see on the face of the bill, the reason a lot of times it don't get passed is because of other stuff behind the bill that they stuffed in there. And they just hope you go to sleep on it so they can pass this bill that's the face of the bill, but really up under the bill is a whole lot of other stuff. Well, see, so that's what they've done to Republicans, see. They put enough stuff to face the bill, like they want to be against immigration and they want to be for abortion rights and, they want to stand up for things that they think are trying to say morally the right thing to do. But then they push some immoral stuff in there, like letting anybody buy these guns and go anywhere and shoot anybody they want to. They put that in there too, but they wrap it up in a bow and they call it the Second Amendment of the Constitution that your old ass forefathers wrote hundreds of years ago. That's archaic. And you know why it was cool 100 years ago, 200 some years ago, or whatever, hundreds of y'all wrote this little piece of paper? It wasn't no assault rifles then. They didn't have none. They had single shot muskets. Everybody can get one. Yeah, get your gun. You got to kill these animals. You got to kill all these people. You came over here and took these Native Americans' country. You got to kill them or else they're going to want their land back. You got to do some killing, man. But now y'all done messed around and found a way to sell all these extra guns for extra money, and you done wrap that up in the box, and you call it the Second Amendment, the old archaic Second Amendment. It's old. It was meant for single-shot muskets. It was not intended for you to be able to go and buy a gun that can fire off 90 rounds in 4 seconds. That's what's the problem? Oh, this America. That's the problem. Have a great day. Y'all talk to God. He'd love to hear from you, Dale. Okay, peace.